33 Biggest Lies in History. That everyone just believed throughout history, humanity has been shaped not only by truth but by deception. Lies so powerful that they changed nations, started wars, created religions, manipulated minds, and even redefined what people believed to be real. From ancient myths and royal propaganda to modern political hoaxes, some of the biggest lies in history weren't told just once. They were believed by millions for generations. Let's uncover 33 of the most shocking lies that the world once accepted as truth. For centuries, people believed the Earth was flat, a vast, unmoving plain surrounded by oceans that would swallow any sailor who dared to venture too far. This lie, rooted in ancient fear and lack of exploration, was accepted as fact until brave explorers like Ferdinand Magellan and scientists like Copernicus proved otherwise, forever changing how humanity viewed its place in the universe. Then came the idea that the sun revolved around the Earth, a belief fiercely defended by the Church for hundreds of years, leading to the persecution of Galileo for daring to say otherwise. Another lie that shaped civilizations was that kings and queens ruled by divine right, meaning their power came directly from God, a concept that kept monarchs in control and citizens obedient for centuries. The Trojan horse, one of history's most famous deceptions, was a clever trick that ended a decade-long war. The Greeks pretended to retreat, leaving behind a massive wooden horse as an offering, but inside hid their best soldiers who destroyed Troy from within. Fast forward to the Middle Ages, when the Catholic Church sold indulgences, claiming people could literally buy forgiveness for their sins, a lie that sparked the Protestant Reformation and changed Christianity forever. The idea that witches could fly on broomsticks and make pacts with the devil led to the horrifying witch hunts of Europe and Salem, where innocent women and men were tortured and executed because of superstition and fear. During the Age of Exploration, Christopher Columbus was glorified as the man who discovered America, even though indigenous civilizations had lived there for thousands of years, and Viking explorers like Leif Erikson had reached the continent long before him. The colonizers then spread another devastating lie, that they came to civilize native people, while in truth, they brought death, disease, and destruction. Similarly, European colonizers justified the Atlantic slave trade by claiming Africans were inferior, a racist falsehood used to excuse centuries of brutality and exploitation. In the 18th century, one of the world's strangest deceptions took place, the Great Moon Hoax of 1835, when a New York newspaper published a detailed story claiming that astronomers had discovered life on the moon, including winged humans and blue unicorns. People believed it because they wanted to believe in wonder and discovery. Later, in the 20th century, the Nazi regime spread one of the darkest and deadliest lies in history, that Jews and other minorities were responsible for Germany's problems, a falsehood that fueled genocide and left scars that the world still feels. Today, governments have continued to use lies to control populations. The U.S. government once told its people that the Gulf of Tonkin incident justified the Vietnam War, later revealed to be a manipulated story. Similarly, during the Cold War, both the US and the Soviet Union used propaganda to convince their citizens that they were fighting for moral superiority, hiding the truth about espionage, nuclear risks, and human rights abuses. The tobacco industry spent decades insisting that smoking was harmless, even hiring fake scientists to silence medical evidence, while millions of lives were lost to cancer caused by cigarettes. In medicine, one of the most disturbing lies came from the Tuskegee syphilis study, where African American men were deliberately denied treatment so researchers could observe the effects of the disease, all while telling them they were being helped. Another shocking deception was the bloodletting cure. For centuries, doctors drained patients' blood believing it would balance the body's humors, a practice that often killed more people than it saved. In politics, history is filled with false promises and propaganda. From Hitler's Thousand-Year Reich to Stalin's claim of creating a workers' paradise, both regimes thrived on lies while committing mass atrocities. Even the Roman Empire used fake narratives to maintain power, rewriting history to glorify emperors and suppress rebellion. The British Empire told its citizens it was spreading civilization, while in reality it looted nations, suppressed cultures, and exploited millions under colonial rule. In the modern world, misinformation has evolved with technology. One of the most famous lies of recent history was the claim that Iraq possessed weapons of mass destruction, a statement that led to war, chaos, and the deaths of countless innocent people, later proven to be false. In the business world, scams like Enron and Bernie Madoff's Ponzi scheme destroyed lives by manipulating trust and data. And on the internet, fake news, deepfakes, and conspiracy theories now spread faster than truth ever could. Some lies, though seemingly harmless, have shaped entire cultures. For example, the story of Santa Claus, though a joyful tradition, was originally a marketing strategy boosted by Coca-Cola in the 1930s to sell more soda during winter. Similarly, the image of diamonds as symbols of eternal love was not ancient wisdom, but a marketing invention by De Beers in the 20th century, convincing millions that a proposal without a diamond was unworthy. Even science has seen its share of deception. In 1912, the Piltdown Man hoax fooled the world's scientists into believing they had found the missing link between humans and apes, until it was revealed to be a fake skull made from human and orangutan bones. In the art world, forged paintings have been sold for millions, while fake relics, like the Shroud of Turin, continue to divide believers and skeptics. The entertainment industry has its own illusions, from Hollywood fabrications about historical events to media manipulation that turns falsehoods into viral sensations. And perhaps one of the most subtle lies of all is the modern obsession with perfection on social media. Filters and false lifestyles that make millions feel inadequate while chasing someone else's illusion. History's biggest lies share one thing in common. They were believable because people wanted to believe them. Whether it was out of fear, hope, greed, or blind faith, humanity has always been vulnerable to deception. But as each lie is exposed, we learn, adapt, and evolve, becoming a little wiser, a little more skeptical, and a little harder to fool. The truth is, lies have built empires and destroyed them. They've started revolutions, ended friendships, and rewritten what we call history. And as technology advances, new lies are already being born. AI-generated images, fake experts, manipulated videos, each one designed to blur the line between fact and fiction. The lesson? Question everything. Don't believe just because it's repeated. Because sometimes the most dangerous lie is the one everyone already believes. That's the story of 33 of the biggest lies in history. From flat earths and fake cures to divine kings and digital fakes. A reminder that truth is fragile, and only those who dare to question it ever truly see the world as it is.